Good morning, first grade. This is for group Unstoppable, group key turning page 303. For today, for math, we're basically working on solving three number addition problems. We're going to demonstrate the value of money and also be able to identify certain numbers by using tally marks, okay? So let's look at number one. Number one wants us to add 5 plus 4 plus 3. Let's begin. As we know, 5 plus 4 is 9. Next, what is 9 plus 3? What is 9 plus 3? That is 12. The answer is 12. So take your time when you work with those problems for number one. Let's move on to number two, asking us how many cents. Okay, so here we have a quarter, which is worth 25 cents. We have a dime, which is worth 10 cents. We have a nickel, which is worth 5 cents. And then we have 3 pennies. So let's add them all together. 25 plus 10 is 35. So we have 35. On to the next nickel. 35 plus 5 is 40. So of course I'll work on that one. So what is 40? Since we have 3 pennies, we know that is 3. So what is 40 plus 3? 40 plus 3, that will give us 43 cents. Okay, I notice that we're getting better and better with adding different coins. Keep up the good work. Let's move on to 3 when it asks us to write the addition facts. Alright, so let's count our dots on the left hand side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 here, right? 9. Then we have 4 there. So we're at the 4. As we know, 9 plus 4 is 13. 9 plus 4 is 13. Here we do the inverse. So we here write 4 to 9. And 4 plus 9 is 13. Okay? So that's how you solve that problem. Then let's move on to number 4, dealing with the tally marks. So number 4 wants us to draw the tally marks. Here the number is 16. So we have to draw 16 tally marks. So let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 4 slash is 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 15. We need 16. So we have to draw one more. So that's how you draw 16 in tally marks, okay? Let's look at number 5. Number 5 says color 1/2 of the marbles. So we have to count the amount of marbles, how many marbles you have altogether, then color only half of those, any color you choose. But let's focus our attention on page 304, looking at number 1. Number 1 asks us, what is the distance around the square in centimeters? So let's begin with that one. So here it says that our square we have here is worth 3 centimeters. And notice a square has equal sides and a square has equal 4 sides. So that will be 3 centimeters for each side. So all we have to simply do is write 3, 3, 3, 3. Because 3 on each side, no matter what the number is, notice is a square equal lines on each side. So you're going to add all these centimeters together, and that will give you a total to how many centimeters are for that square. Let's look at the next one, number 2. Number 2 wants us to mark the bubble on the glass that is 1/3 full. Notice it gives you 2 options to choose from. Okay, so a glass that is filled all the way to the top, then the next glass doesn't look like it's all the way filled. So you have to figure out which one is 1/3 full. Let's move on to number 3. Dealing with fractions, however, we're trying to decide which fraction is greater than or less than when we're comparing those 2 fractions. Okay, so here we're comparing 1/3 because it's 1 part shaded and 3 parts total. 1, 2, 3, and 1 shaded. Here's 1/4. 1 part shaded and 1, 2, 3, 4 parts total. And we're trying to decide whether this fraction is greater than or less than that 1/4. So what do you think? Looking at the pictures that I have drawn here on the board, and we can still use the same example that I used with Mr. Code and his brother. So Mr. Code's brother has this pie, and Mr. Code has this pie. Whoa, I'm sorry. Mr. Code's brother is trying to decide which pie he should get, and then I will get the other half. So as we look here, notice this pie is bigger compared to the side. So Mr. Code's brother will choose that side, 1/3. That's greater than 1/4. So Mr. Code is left with the small 1/4. Okay. So that's how we compare. Notice 1/3 is greater, it's bigger compared to 1/4. Okay, now let's look at number 4. Number 4 wants you to write the answers to the combination that your teacher says. So let's begin with A. Letter A, 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4. Letter B, 12 minus 9. 12 minus 9. Letter C, 11 minus 6. 11 minus 6. Letter D, 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2. Letter E is 6 plus 5. 6 plus 5. And letter F, 3 plus 7 minus 5. Letter F, 3 plus 7 minus 5. Now let's move on to number 5. Number 5 says, Tanya answered 6 combination dot cards. Tina answered 5 different cards. How many cards did they answer all together? Let's begin with the first sentence again. Tanya answered 6 combination dot cards. So we underline the word 6, put that there. Tina answered 5 different cards. And it says, how many cards did they answer all together? All together, we know that's an addition problem. So we need the plus sign, and then we need the equal sign. So whatever the answer to 6 plus 5 is, that will tell you how many cards they answer all together. So 6 plus 5, you put your answer here and right there. Then when you look at the next one, it says Alex had 11 dimes. He spent 4 dimes. How many dimes does he have left? What you're going to do is just like this problem. You're going to go through and find each number where there are 2. And then how many does he have left? You can tell that's a subtraction problem. So you're subtracting those 2 number words, and that will give you the answer to how many dimes that Alex has left.